Welcome to Dark Love Psychology. You've probably heard the phrase masculine frame, but most men misunderstand it. Masculine frame is not dominance, it's not control, and it's definitely not acting tough. Today, I'll explain what masculine frame really is, why women are biologically drawn to it, and how men lose attraction the moment they break it. Chapter 1. What masculine frame really means. Before we dive deep, let's understand the core concept. The term frame in psychology refers to the lens through which you view the world, your personal reality. Masculine frame, then, is your internal emotional position. It's the unwavering foundation of your own reality, a sense of self that isn't easily shaken by outside forces. Think of it as your emotional center of gravity. It's not about being aggressive or dominant. It's about being grounded. Imagine a lighthouse standing firm against a raging storm. The wind howls and waves crash against it, but the lighthouse remains unmoved, its light a constant guiding presence. That lighthouse has a strong frame. A man with a strong masculine frame is similar. He is the calm in the storm, not the storm itself. His emotional state is generated from within, not dictated by the weather around him. So what does this mean in practice? It means you don't react emotionally. This doesn't mean you suppress your feelings. It means you observe them without letting them control your actions. You can feel anger, disappointment, or joy, but you choose a response from a place of calm clarity. You don't seek approval. Your self-worth is intrinsic. While you can appreciate praise, you don't need it to feel validated. Your actions are guided by your own principles and goals, not by a desire to please everyone around you. You don't chase validation. This is the active pursuit of approval. A man with a strong frame doesn't need to prove his worth, his intelligence, or his strength to others. He simply is. This quiet confidence is far more powerful than any loud declaration. Ultimately, your emotions are stable, regardless of external pressure. This stability is a powerful attractant. Women, and people in general, feel this immediately, often on a subconscious level, even before words are spoken. It communicates safety, reliability, and strength. It's a non-verbal signal that you are in control of yourself and your reality. Let's look at an example. Two men hear the same piece of criticism from a partner. "You never listen to me." The first man, operating from a needy frame, defends himself emotionally. He might say, "That's not true. I always listen." His reaction is defensive because the criticism has pierced his frame and threatened his sense of self. He needs her to retract the statement to feel okay again. The other stays calm and grounded. He listens to the criticism without letting it define him. Instead of reacting, he seeks to understand. He might say, "It sounds like you're feeling unheard. What's on your mind?" The second man feels stronger, not because he won an argument, but because his frame stayed intact. He didn't let her emotional state dictate his. Instead, he held his ground and invited her into his calm, stable reality to resolve the issue together. He leads the interaction from a place of strength. Here is your takeaway tip for this chapter. Practice the pause. The next time you feel a strong emotional reaction coming on, whether from criticism, a stressful situation, or a test from a partner, stop. Take one deep breath before you speak or act. This simple pause is the space where you can move from emotional reaction to conscious response. It is the first step in building an unbreakable frame. Chapter 2. Why women are drawn to strong frames. At a fundamental level, women are often biologically wired to feel attraction toward men who can hold their emotional ground. This isn't about outdated stereotypes, it's rooted in the psychology of safety and trust. A man with a strong frame provides a sense of a secure anchor in the often turbulent waters of life and relationships. He becomes a safe harbor, which is an incredibly attractive quality. This stability allows a woman to feel secure enough to let down her guard, to be vulnerable, and to connect on a much deeper level. A strong masculine frame signals three key things. First, emotional safety. This means she can express her feelings, even difficult ones like frustration or sadness, without him becoming defensive, shutting down, or trying to fix her. He can listen and hold space for her emotions without making them about himself. Second, leadership. This isn't about control. It's about having direction and initiative. A man with frame has his own purpose and values. He can make decisions confidently, from choosing a restaurant to navigating life's bigger challenges, which creates a sense of forward momentum. And third, stability under pressure. When faced with chaos or conflict, he remains the calm in the storm. He doesn't escalate the drama or crumble. This composure is the ultimate sign of strength. Ultimately, this makes a woman feel, I can relax around this man. I can trust his judgment and his emotional core. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine a couple is running late for an important event. Tension is high. A man with a needy frame might react by blaming her, anxiously speeding, or repeatedly complaining about the traffic. His anxiety adds to the chaos, making her feel more stressed. In contrast, a man with a strong frame acknowledges the situation calmly. He might say, "Okay, we're running behind. Let's just focus on getting there safely. It's not the end of the world if we're a few minutes late." He doesn't panic, argue, or explain excessively. He leads with a solution-oriented mindset. That calm authority de-escalates the tension and triggers trust. And as we know, trust is a powerful fuel for attraction. So, here is your takeaway tip. Practice emotional containment. The next time you feel reactive, whether it's anger, anxiety, or defensiveness, pause. Take a deep breath before you speak or act. Ask yourself, what response would add to the calm rather than the chaos? Mastering this pause is the first step to building an unshakable frame. Chapter 3. Masculine frame versus needy frame. Needy men lose frame instantly, signs of a broken frame, over-explaining, apologizing too much, changing opinions to please, seeking reassurance. Masculine frame stays centered. Example, a woman disagrees with you. Needy response, no, that's not what I meant. Masculine frame, that's your perspective. I see it differently. Calm, clear, grounded. Chapter 4. Frame is shown through behavior, not words. You cannot talk your way into masculine frame. Women feel it through body language, tone of voice, pace of speech, emotional restraint. Trying to prove confidence destroys it. Example, a man who brags about confidence feels insecure. A man who speaks slowly and listens feels powerful. Frame is quiet. Chapter 5. How men lose frame. Without realizing it, gap. Losing frame is rarely a single dramatic event. It's a slow erosion, a series of small, almost invisible concessions that accumulate over time. Most men lose their frame in these subtle ways, often without even noticing the shift until the dynamic has completely changed. Let's break down the most common ways this happens. First, by reacting emotionally. When you allow her moods or actions to dictate your emotional state, you hand over your center. Imagine she criticizes something you're passionate about. A needy frame reacts with defensiveness or anger. A masculine frame, however, remains unbothered. You can acknowledge her opinion without letting it shake your own conviction. You stay calm, centered, and in control of your own emotional weather. Second, by chasing approval. This is the constant need for validation. It manifests as agreeing with everything she says, changing your opinions to match hers, or constantly asking, "Are you okay?" or "Did I do something wrong?" This behavior signals that your self-worth is dependent on her opinion of you. True confidence comes from within. It doesn't need an external source to validate it. Your actions should be driven by your own values, not by a desire for applause. Third, explaining themselves unnecessarily. When you make a decision, you don't need to write a legal brief defending it. If you say you're busy on Friday night, "I have other plans," is a complete sentence. Over-explaining signals that you don't feel entitled to your own time or decisions, and that you need her to approve of your reasoning. It comes from a place of insecurity, not clarity. And finally, prioritizing her emotions over their own center. This is the most deceptive of all. While empathy is crucial, abandoning your own needs, plans, and boundaries just to keep her happy is a direct path to losing frame. If you cancel your workout every time she has a minor issue, you're teaching her that your priorities are secondary. Once frame is lost, attraction drops fast. Your leadership disappears when you abandon your center. Here's your takeaway tip. Practice the pause. Before you react, speak, or change your plans for her, take a 2-second pause. Ask yourself, am I doing this from a place of strength and choice, or from a place of fear and neediness. This simple habit will help you identify when you're about to give your frame away, allowing you to choose a stronger, more centered response. Chapter 6. Masculine frame creates polarity. Attraction needs polarity. Masculine frame creates direction, stillness, emotional gravity. This allows feminine energy to flow. Example: a grounded man allows a woman to express emotion without being overwhelmed by it. That contrast creates chemistry. Chapter 7. How to build a strong masculine frame. Masculine frame is built internally. Start by regulating your emotions, saying less, not more, standing by your decisions, letting discomfort exist without reacting. You don't dominate others, you master yourself. That's what women respond to. Women don't fall for men who try to control them. They fall for men who control themselves. Hold your frame, and attraction takes care of itself. If you want more psychology-based insights like this, subscribe and watch the next video. Thanks for watching until the end. See you in the next video.